Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Day here and I'm back at it with another video. I don't know why I said back at it. Like, girl, you've been gone for a long time. I've been gone for so freaking long. It's ridiculous. But it is March 1st and I said I'm going to come back with the videos hard and strong. So here we go. Day one of me coming back to YouTube. If you have not, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Become a slave bae and rock with me because I'm rocking with you. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let's see. I've not done story time in so long. I don't even have nothing lined up, but this story just came across my mind as I was doing my makeup, so I guess I'm gonna tell that here. All right, let me stop rambling because I'm just running at the mouth. So the initial story takes place in 2023, but I have to tell a pre-story in order for this story to make sense because y'all gonna wonder how I knew about this girl. Okay, so let's go back 4 years, 2020, and I was working early morning shifts. I would leave at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. to get to work at 6 because I worked in bed, right? So I had an ex, right? And damn, if I'm giving out years, y'all gonna know what exes is. Whatever. I have an ex, and yeah. Anyways, the ex used to drive my car at night because he was a nighttime shawty, want to be at all the clubs and everything. So I worked Sundays. So Sunday morning, obviously at 3 in the morning, that's technically Saturday night. So he's out at the club at Saturday night, right? So in order for me to get to work, I need my vehicle on Sundays because I never liked catching the shuttles on Sundays because, for one, it's a weekend, so there's no traffic. So I can get to work faster if I drive. And I also like to go to Starbucks in the mornings. And Starbucks don't open till about 4 o'clock. If I'm getting on a 3:45 shuttle, make it make sense. But anyway, so he would be out Saturday nights. And I'm calling him, telling him, hey, I need my car. It is 3-ish, 3, going on 4 o'clock in the morning. What is you doing, sir? And I'm sorry if y'all hear noise in the background. My son just woke up and I locked him out of my room. And now he's standing at the door like a lost puppy, waiting for me to open the door. But anyways, so like I said, I'm blowing him up, blowing the back off his shit. He's not answering the phone. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, bruh. So I proceed to get ready because I'm just thinking the worst. Like, damn, I'm gonna have to fucking catch an Uber to the fucking shuttle, and you're on the shuttle, and that's gonna fuck up my whole Sunday. Because I want Starbucks, and I'm not DoorDashing no Starbucks. I'm not spending $34 for a fucking DoorDash for Starbucks. So I proceed as I'm getting ready, just blowing the back off this nigga's phone. And so he finally answers the phone. Why was this open? That's gonna bother me. He finally answers the phone and he's like, hello, yeah. I was in the party. I'm on my way, dude. I'm on my way. And I'm like, okay, what did you doing? You know what time? You know the program. We have a set program here. You know the program. You know I need to go. So he finally comes, and when he comes to the house, he's drunk as shit. He's making jokes with me, trying to kiss all up on me. And me, I'm just irritated. Like, but first of all, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't get your hot ass alcohol breath off me. Like, I'm like really fucking irritated. But at the same time, I'm just like, my man. Because I was dumb. My man. Look at him. So he walks me to the car. He's like talking to me, trying to get me to go. Like, oh, you're late. He's in there telling me like, oh, you're late. Hurry up and go. Hit me when you get to work. But why are you doing this outside, sir? Why are you rushing me outside? Usually, like, when he comes and he drops my car off, he would drop my car off and plop in the bed, drunk as hell. No, this man was still up. You could tell, like, I was, like, kind of interrupting his night and he wants the night to go on. Which is like, okay, cool, whatever. You're an adult and I'm not going to be here, so I don't really need you here. But something just wasn't sitting right. So I'm just sitting there talking to him and like trying to, what's the word I want to use? I'm trying to stretch the time to see what's really going on. Because why is you trying to get me to leave? So he's like eager for me to leave. So I leave. I did. I pull off. But as I'm like going to the freeway, because we live like not even 5 minutes from the freeway. As I'm pulling onto the freeway, I realize I do not have my steel toes. I worked in a warehouse, so needed the steel toes. So I realized that I didn't have the steel toes. And so I'm literally sitting here like, fuck, I gotta go back. So I'm like, you know what? Since I'm so late, I'm like cutting it to the time. I'm cutting it real close. I ain't gonna be able to stop at Starbucks. I call him up. I'm like, hey, can you come outside and bring my steel toes? But when I call him, I'm hearing outside noise. It sounds like this man is very much outside. So I'm like, are you still outside? He's like, oh yeah, I was just outside smoking. Outside smoking for what? Mind you, I hate when people smoke in the house. But this man was so disrespectful. He didn't give a fuck. He was going to smoke in the house. So it's very weird to me that you're outside smoking all of a sudden at 3 a.m. And I'm in the car, so you're not smoking in the car. Mind you, he was smoking in the car too. Huh? I'm like, who you outside with? He's like, nobody. I'm by myself. I'm just sitting outside. That don't make no damn sense to me. Like, something's not making sense. So I pull up and he's like rushing over, like power walking to the car. Damn near throws the fucking steel toes at my face. I'm like, here, take your fucking shoes and go. Yeah, it was given that. I'm like, okay, sir. So I'm like, okay, sir. Whatever. So I'm stalling. I'm like kind of stalling again. And I'm like, what's going on with you? You're like acting a little shifty. You've been real shifty and shaky. And I'm not fucking with it. Like, it's giving suspect. I wasn't worried about it before, but now you're giving suspicion. And mind you, this ex has a track record of cheating. Let me go ahead and name this ex now. My bad. I did never name him. We're like 10 minutes in the video. We gonna name this ex Shady. Just because this whole situation was already shady. So I pull off, and the way my complex was set up, dang, it's gonna be hard to describe. I need something square. Let me take this camera. Oh, I turned it on. I could have used my phone too. But anyways, this is the apartment complex. It's shaped in a square, right? Square. We live on this side. The entrance is here. And it goes around. It's one way in, one way out type situation. Even though you can go both ways. It's just like one big old square. And it's basically in the shape of a P. You got one driveway in. And then this is the complex. So if we live here. I see a car pull up here. He's talking to me here trying to get me to drive off. And I'm noticing the car. But again, there's a lot of people that leave this early in the morning. So I'm not really tripping until I kind of ease off and I act like I'm going to hit the corner, and I stop about here. And through here, there's a parking garage here, so you can see like a parking cupboard here. So you can kind of see if anybody's pulling up to my house. Why that vehicle ease up to my house and this man gets in. Now, this wouldn't be a problem if that car would have just pulled up behind me and he would have got in. I would have just thought like maybe it's one of your homeboys. Cool. Bitch, no. So I call him up and I'm like, who the fuck did you just get in a car with? Who the fuck did you just get in a car with? And this man's playing so dumb. He's like, oh, you don't know. I'm in the car with my friend. You don't know who it is. I'm like, so why did they wait till I'm pull off to pull up? That's weird. That's weird as hell. Like, no, it's given that you're getting in a car with a bitch. I was right. So he's like, no, you tripping. Like, go to work. Hit me when you get to work. I'm like, nah, you're being weird. So I start texting him. Mind you, I do not text and drive. So for me to text and drive, allegedly, it's crazy. So I'm like, you're a weird bitch. When I get home, it's up. Like, I don't want to be with you. Like, I'm just going in. I'm like, this is weird. He's texting me back like, you're tripping. Like, trying to gaslight the fuck out of me. Talking about I'm tripping and I'm tweaking and I'm sleepy and all types of shit. So I start calling him and he starts ignoring my call. Y'all, I called him my whole hour and 10. My bad, I'm not tapping. The whole hour and 10 commute to work. I blew the back off this man's phone. Like, back to back to back to back. I didn't give a damn. I blew that man's back off his phone because I'm not stupid. I may play delusional, delulu a little bit, but I'm not dumb. Okay, so that was the first time I had any type of interaction with this girl, like knowing that he was dealing with somebody else. So a whole bunch of other stuff happened in between there. I'm not going to bore y'all with those details because obviously I still stayed if I'm here to tell the second part to the story. So if you guys remember, there's a story on my page where I found out about another side chick and how she was smiling in my face trying to be my friend. Yeah, if y'all have not seen that, I might drop that in the description box below for y'all. But when I went through the phone that time, I found out about this girl as well. So I'm not going to bore y'all with that because I already told what happened. Actually, I didn't really tell what happened. So the reason why I even went through that phone is because an emoji, a person with an emoji. So there was no contact name. It was just a smirk emoji. So should I just call her Smirk? I'm going to call the girl Smirk. So the smirk emoji kept popping up on this man's phone. And of course, it's on my Bluetooth because we're in Vegas. We're driving my car. And his phone was connected to the deck. So he's getting a call from this girl over and over and over. And if it's a homeboy like he said it was, first of all, you're giving sus. Because why would you save your male emoji, your male friend? Because why would you save your male friend under an emoji? A smirk emoji at that. No. Not even close. Okay, so future me over here editing while I'm on my lunch break. Literally, this looks so stupid. Let me take this off. My bad, y'all. Literally, I forgot to mention, and I'm watching it as I'm editing, that at some point, Shady had his phone unlocked, and it happened to be on the message with the smirk emoji, and I got a glimpse of the message out the corner of my eye because I'm that good. It said something of, okay, my bad, y'all, I'm editing again because it did not say that. This is what it said. It said something to the effect of, damn, you never make time for me. Yeah, something like that. Something to that effect. Something like that. So that's why I ended up getting my hands on the phone. That's how I ended up finding out about the other side chick. That's how I found out about a lot of people, a lot of stories to come. So stay tuned. But yeah, bye. Back to the story. So the second I got my hands on that phone that night, like I said, go back to that story. You'll see what happened. When I went through and seen about the stepmama situation, I also found out about this girl, Smirk. So Smirk was in his messages talking about how I can't wait for you to leave her. I know you got a girlfriend. I'm married, but we belong together. We've been messing around for X amount of time. I'm tired of being second. I'm tired of playing side chick. Just all types of crazy messages. My heart was in my asshole reading these messages. Like, my heart was broken, y'all. And you would think I would have left that man after this time. I can't believe I stayed with him for an additional 4 years. I know, I'm embarrassed too. An additional 4 years. But we're not here to talk about how dumb I was. Actually, we are. We are here to talk about how dumb I was. Okay, but that's not the point. We're not here to judge me, okay? We're just here to listen to the story. So after I read all those messages and everything that happened, we got into that fight and we got back cool eventually. I thought this was the last of this woman. I was hearing about no other woman for the last 2 years of our relationship. I don't know if he was hiding them good or what was going on, but I wasn't really going through his phone either. But he wasn't really giving me nothing to really go in his phone about, so that could have just been that. But yeah, let's just skip forward to the night that this story time is about, y'all. Okay, so fast forward some time, and literally I went out for Halloween with my ex's cousins. Now, I was cool with one of his cousins from years ago. Like, we known each other. We went to not school together, but we used to hang out downtown together. Like, we known each other for a really long time. This has been my girl, still my girl to this day. But I went out with her and their other cousin. That's going to be giving too much details. Anyways, I went out with two of his cousins for Halloween. We all dressed up and went out to what happened to be my cousin's party. That's a little funny. But anyway, Stockton hella small. So we went out, and while we were getting ready at cousin B, which is the cousin that I didn't know until getting with this man, we were getting ready at her house, and she was just like, I can't believe you're with my cousin. She was like, I love my cousin dearly, but y'all don't need to be together. Like, I think you're a genuine person, and I just know how he is, and I don't think that you should really be dealing with him. Mind you, this is like, maybe like, I think this was like later that year after I found out about Smirk, the girl who the story's about, right? Okay, so literally, she was just telling me like how good of a woman I am. Like, I just seem so genuine, and like the age gap was just crazy, and yeah, just like stuff. She was like, I'm never gonna not be on my cousin's side, because at the end of the day, that's my cousin, but I am a woman first, and I fuck with her for that. And later on in life, I'm gonna tell y'all why I fuck with her for that. I got another story time, y'all. But anyways, so I fuck with her for that, because like at the end of the day, women need to be girls. I mean, I don't believe in the girls term, because that just sounds like really weird, but I'm really all for women not allowing another woman to look dumb, and really just giving them a genuine heads up. So I was like responding to her like, oh, thank you. Like, I know I just recently found out about hella stuff on with this phone. I started naming all the girls. Like, something about me getting drunk, just I be running my mouth too much, and I be just giving up too much information sometimes. Which till this day, but like I've learned to control it just a little bit better these days. But yeah, I'll be having to tell myself like, girl, stop telling everything. Like, you don't need everybody in your business. Like, not your full business. But whatever. So I end up leaking the information about me finding out about the girl Smirk. And she's like, Smirk? Like, Smirk? She looked like this, and that. I was like, well, I don't know. I was like, matter of fact, let me go through his Facebook and see if she has him as a friend. So I look it up, and lo behold, I freaking found the girl's page. I said, this girl. And she's like, oh, Smirk. Yeah, they've been messing around since high school. High school? Yeah, they've been messing around since high school. Yeah, he ain't never left her alone. Girl, I could have told you that. Why didn't nobody tell me this? Why haven't nobody told me that I'm never going to escape this man's past? Why hasn't anybody told me this? I mean, they probably did, but I wasn't trying to hear all that, because it was my man. But yeah, so she's like, yeah, that man been dealing with that girl for years. She's just so proud to be a side chick, girl. Girl, you ain't never gonna get rid of that girl. So fast forward. After this night, I just always kept that in the back of my head. But we're gonna fast forward to when this actual title of this story takes place, y'all. Yeah, if you thought that was the end of her, no, it's not the end of her. We're gonna keep hearing about this girl, obviously, because here goes the story. So one night, it's my ex's guy best friend, because he had a girl best friend, and y'all got a story on this girl, because this girl, she hated me apparently, always have. But anyways, fast forward to this best friend of this guy best friend of my ex. He had a party at a club or whatever. The club just happened to be by our house, so we're like, yes, we're going. So me and him get dressed, and we're looking cute. I ain't gonna hold you, I did my wig so good that time, y'all. I laid my first lace down. I was so proud of myself, so I thought I ate that lace up. But anyways, that's neither here or there. We end up going to the club, and as we're at the club, the guy best friend and him start rolling up, because as you know, they be smoking up in these clubs. They do not give a damn about no laws. Even though it's legal to consume at home, they're gonna consume in that club. So he's rolling up the tree, and as he's rolling up the tree, in comes a girl. She don't really need a name, but I'm gonna just call her Big Booty. In comes this big booty girl, and she sits at her table. It's also her birthday, so she's also there at the event as well. And she reaches over and undercups my little, the little cup to your butt. She undercups that, like, boop, boop, hey, big booty girl. And because I know her, I'm like, hey, girl, how you doing? And we're just conversating. She was like, oh, you looking extra thick. Mind you, I had on, what did I have on? I had on a white top, white pants, and like a red crop jacket. So she's like, oh, you look real cute. And I was like, thank you. I was like, oh yeah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. She's like, thank you. Like, we're just exchanging, you know, being girls, being girly pops, just showing love, appreciating a beautiful black woman. Yes. And so I'm not really noticing who all at her table. I'm not paying attention to that. And so I had walked off and I told, what did I just name him? Shady. I told Shady, hey, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna go get a drink. So he was like, all right, I'm finna roll this blunt. So I go to the bar, go get me a drink, whatever. I come back, I'm sipping my drink. Like, I'm just sitting there vibing to the music, and Shady's still rolling this damn blunt. So I'm like, damn, you still rolling that? And he's like, yes. And we just like giving each other Google eyes, because at this moment we were just like so in love. Like I said, there had been nothing, like no contact. I haven't went through this man's phone. There haven't been no arguments. Like, we're just in a really good place. And I'm just like, this is going to be my husband one day. Like, I'm just delusional thinking that this man is changed. And we're going to be a husband and wife. So, this man, he's like rolling his TMI. And if you're my family, please click off this video because I'm gonna get real detailed. This man rolls the blizzy, because I don't know if I can say the other B word, but the blizzy, and he's licking it, and he's licking it down. But when he's licking it down, he's giving me the Google eyes. So I'm already knowing what time it is. I'm like, oh, we better live here. We better get it cracking. Period. He's like literally giving me the eyes while he rolling it. Like, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm sipping my drink like, I got an adios. You got the eyes. You ready to say adios right now? No? Oh. I thought. But no, he was like literally giving me the eyes, and we like flirting back and forth. And yeah, he's doing like his little dance, his little old daddy dance. If you knew, you knew. If you know, you know. This man hilarious. But anyways, up comes a woman, and I'm looking at this woman because I'm good with faces, but sometimes I'm not good with names, and I'm not good with where I know this face from. So as I'm seeing this face and it's looking very familiar, I'm like, who is this girl? But she walks up to him, and me not being the automatic jealous type, I'm not tripping because this man knows women. He knows men. He knows a lot of people in the city. He's very known. Very, very, very known in the city. So it could be anybody. It could be his fucking cousin for all I know. Until this girl puts her hand on my man's motherfucking chest. Here. Rubs it down. Rubs it back up and says, how you been? This man looks at me. And he looks at her. I look at him. And I look at her. And my face from that flirty goes from this to, and I don't know, I don't have a hidden face. When something bothers me, you could tell all over my face. You know it. You know it's coming. So he must have pictured that too. He grabs her hair. He's like, oh, hey, how you been? How you been? Yeah, grab that hand off your motherfucking chest before I beat my hand into your motherfucking chest, nigga. That's how I was feeling. That's exactly how I was feeling. Y'all. But no, all seriousness, he grabs her hand off his chest and he moves and he's like, oh yeah, how you been? She's like, where you been at? He was like, I've been around. How you know, yeah. And you could tell. And so he's like, yeah, I've been around. And she's like, oh, okay, well, you know, hit me up. And like, they just did this little quick exchange, but she. Okay, future me tapping in one more time. Y'all, I forgot to mention that this girl reached out, shook my motherfucking hand, and introduced herself. I don't know how I skipped that whole part. I think I was just so antsy from coming back to YouTube. But yeah, this girl shook my hand like nothing she was doing was wrong. Like, this is not my man. I don't know if she didn't know what I looked like or who I was or what the I don't know what her issue was. But don't be mad at me when y'all see I didn't beat her ass right then and there. I'm so sorry. She's giving him eyes, the same eyes he was just giving me. And I'm looking, and it took a minute for my mind to really sit there and say, I know where I know this girl from. I know exactly where I know this girl from. So I said, I know that's not who I think it is. Mind you, when I got into it with him in Vegas about the whole other side chick situation, I brought up this girl. So, and the reason why she was blowing the back off his phone. So I was like, I know that's not who I think it is. He tried to gaslight me at first. This nigga tried to gaslight me at first and say, you don't know her. I said, so that's not, oh, I almost said that girl's name. That's not, what did I call her? Smirk? That ain't Smirky Smirk. That is Smirky Smirk. He was like, oh, maybe you do know who she is. I was like, oh, now you don't want to lie. And just as I was finna dig in this ninja's ass, a fucking fight breaks out. A fight breaks out and they are squabbing. I got the video on my phone, I think, maybe, possibly. I don't know if I can post it here. I don't think I could post it here. I would have posted a snippet. But a fight breaks out and saved by the fight. Because I'm no longer worried about him. I'm invested in this fight. So I started looking at the fight. Girls all in the bushes. Wigs is coming off. This big girls, thick girls fighting. And I'm just like, ooh. So club gets shut down. Everybody gotta go. So as we're walking out, who's sitting here waiting on my man to come out? The girl. The girl's waiting on my man to come out. Miss Smirky Smirk. She's sitting there smiling. I seen her. She didn't see me because I was behind Shady. But I could see her. And she's sitting there smiling. And you could see she was about to like walk up to him. She's just boom, boom, boom. And he must have wrapped his head behind me and snatched me up. And I was like, okay, you clocked that. Because you knew. You knew. He puts me like in a, not like a headlock, but like he has me by my neck and he's like kissing on me like just like showing me love in front of her. Because he knew I was going to say something to her. Like he knows how I am. I might have not said nothing up in the club because I'm evolving. I'm evolving. I'm proud of myself. But how she tried that shit in the club, it would have been beef. But y'all, that was the end of it. I never heard anything else about this woman. But that was not the end of me and Shady. And that was right about before the breakup. That happened maybe like 6 months before we broken up. And that's crazy that we left so in love because the way we broke up, you would have thought we was beefing. You would have thought that Vegas trip would have broke us up, or that would have been the breakup. Nah, we was beefing worse than that. Like, it was bad. It was so bad. But I'm not ready to tell those stories yet because I'm just now getting back out here. But if I get this video to 500 views and 60 likes, yeah, 60 likes, I'll make it a reasonable number. 50 likes. Let's get this to 500 views, 50 likes. I'll make it more even reasonable for me just now coming back on. I will tell the story about the breakup. And I'll also do part 2 to why I went to jail with the other story time with that ex. Because I never did. Because unfortunately his mom passed away and I didn't want to be disrespectful. Because in part 2, yeah, it was going to get there. But that's it for this story time. I kept it light, kept it cute with a quick one. For me coming back on, I got to get acclimated back into telling stories. Because, y'all, I'm parched. I'm parched and I'm kind of hot under this ring light. And it's not even bright. That's the crazy part. But, yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have not become a slave, eh? And, yes, look out to more content. Check out my reels or shorts. Should I say shorts? YouTube shorts? Yeah. My shorts. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, TikTok. What? Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram. What? Follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. All of that is in the description box below for your convenience. And turn on your post notification bell because I do post very spontaneous. Except for this month. I'm actually going to post every single day in March. Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Let's see how this goes. But this should be up later on tonight. It is like 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. So this should be posted any moment. So, who called me? Hold on, y'all. Somebody calling me. My baby boo calling me. My new boo. Who would never be like Shady. But anyways, Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. And I'm going to see you in the next motherfucking video. And if you don't subscribe, your mom's bald-headed. That's all I have to say about that. Bye.